Good morning this morning. Happy Thursday morning. Welcome to the Somatic movement where you are learning how to strength train your capacity to actually not be strong. You're learning how to strength train your capacity to rest into the support, the divine support that is present for you and available to you, and to rest into that as much as you can throughout the day so that your body can be restored, renewed, directed on your divine path, and so that you can rest and be cared for, even while you're doing actions in your life. Or if you are a practitioner, I am a massage therapist who specializes in somatic therapy. If you are a health practitioner, you're able to do your modalities with your clients in a way that you are actually receiving more healing than they are. And that is an amazing thing. And that doesn't mean that they're not receiving a lot. It just means that the way that this work works, as you begin to receive in this way and you strength train your capacity to receive in this way, it doesn't cost you anything to do any tasks in your life. It actually just supports you and makes you have more capacity everywhere that you go, but it doesn't wear you out or make you feel frazzled or overwhelmed. So let's get into how do we actually do that? Well, we do that by learning the fundamentals of how your nervous system actually functions. And let's go ahead and stand, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. Today we're going to do some squats and some abs, and we'll see where it takes us from there. Let's go ahead and get up and stand on our mats. We're going to stand in the middle of our mat. And you want to have your legs wide off of the center of your mat. And we're going to begin first by arriving in the power and the connection of where we are held, where we are supported. Don't worry that my head is cut off. You don't need to see my head for this. What's important is how are we connected to the floor? So you want to notice your points of connection to the floor. You can feel your heels or your toe beds or your toes. Out of those connections, we want to notice which one feels the most connected or the most supported by the floor. And we want to take a moment to let our brain see that. And with each exhale, I'm doing the best I can to let my body rest down into that. So there's an unclenching that needs to happen in my legs and in my upper body as my body gently begins to reorganize over this support. And we want to take a moment to notice, what does it feel like to be supported in this way? And the more you let yourself rest down into it, the more you'll feel your body reorganizing to stand here. And then from that rested place, we want to keep that access to that rested place. We're going to come down into a squat. And then we're going to come back up. So first we're just moving through this range of motion. And each time I'm coming up, can I feel myself still connected to that support? I want that to be my main focus, is to not lose connection and the openness that is created when I am receiving that support. So that requires me to stay connected with my awareness and to stay gentle and slow. How much of yourself can rest into this movement? Good. Then we're going to come to an all fours position. And we want to notice the tops of my feet are flat on the floor, my knees are on the floor, my hands are on the floor. I'm going to lean forward and I'm going to prepare to do a push-up. But I want to notice, what are my points of connection? You want to literally count your points of connection. So I have my two hands, I have my knees and the tops of my feet. I feel the most connected to my right knee. And I want to let myself rest into that. And as I rest into that, it's interesting, my body begins to correct its posture. And then from there, I'm moving slowly, but I'm maintaining that connection of resting into that support while performing this movement. Good. And then we're going to come down onto our bellies. And we're going to place our elbows down. And this is a very gentle stretch for your low back. Notice again your points of connection. So I have my palms of my hands, I have my elbows, I have my abdomen and my thighs. And for me in this position, now my left hip feels the most connected. Notice what it is for you. If you can't see where I am, I'm just in this position here with my elbows straight in front, elbows directly underneath my shoulders. And we're noticing, where is that most comfortable, most supported connection? For me, it's my right elbow and my left hip. And as I'm in this stretch, I'm breathing to those areas. And with each exhale, I'm resting more fully into how I'm held. If you have tension in your low back, what we're trying to do is make room for that tension. Resting into the support more and more with each breath. And we're going to slowly begin to drop down. And we're going to push up and come back to our seated position. And you're going to grab your percussion tool. And you want to trace, where did you feel tension in your body as you were going through that motion? We're going to spend 2 minutes breathing to and softening. You're feeling your point of connection in this position. Point of greatest connection, point of greatest support. And as you're breathing and resting down, as we are practicing this, this prepares us for the day where we want to be coming back to this awareness many, many times. Where is my point of greatest connection and support? And can I breathe to that? Can I feel what that actually is providing me? And can I, with each exhale, allow more and more of myself to rest into that divine gift, that divine offering? I want to slow it way down. We have another minute. Good. And now that part of your body, those parts of your body that you just offered the massage to, now we're going to lay down and we're going to offer rest to those. We want to take it from connection and being able to feel supported through movement, then being able to feel supported through a stretch, then being able to feel supported receiving massage, and then being able to rest deeply. We want to take one little part of our body each day and watch what begins to happen. It's a sneaky, powerful exercise. Go ahead and lay on your back, and we're going to do a 15-minute rest this morning. And as you lay on your back, you're staying connected to the area that you just offered the percussion to. We're breathing to that area, and as we exhale, we're resting down into how are you held? What are your points of connection now? So you want to take a moment to notice which part of your body was able to rest more completely. You're looking at your footprint again. You're looking at your points of contact and how they have expanded. Take a moment to breathe into those areas. And you can spend a few moments later and fill it in onto your worksheet, into your journal. Connecting with what do you feel now after you have completed those moves. All right, we got the Rise and Shine practice up in just a few minutes. I will see you in the next class. Thank you all for being here. Take care.